first video I recorded, but it's going to be the first video I upload. And then after that you can see my progression from start to finish, I guess. Or till now, I guess. So the videos are going to be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, just to make it simple. You know, ARK 1, ARK 2, and so on. Now I'm going to give you a tour of all my locations. I'm going to give you tutorials. And I'm going to tell you what the ARK is, basically. So let's go in my castle. So you're a model and you're transported back to dinosaur times. And you have to survive, and it's just that simple. You rear dinosaurs and you survive. Most of the dinosaurs in the game are extinct, except for 1 or 2, such as jellyfish. They're not extinct. And the coelacanths. And these sheep are actually extinct as well. They're prehistoric sheep called an ovis. But anyway, you won't get into that. And we just got back. Why the fuck is there a sheep in my fucking castle? Yeah, you're looking at my T-Rex. You want me to do a big fucking speech about T-Rex, do you? I stole a T-Rex egg. That was incubating. I hatched it, and it became mine. The T-Rex is probably still out there looking for me, but I reared that dinosaur as my own. Just that simple. Now, did I cheat in this game? Not necessarily cheat. I got help. So I'll explain that to you now. So at first, people were telling me you can use console commands to make building and stuff quicker. And I thought to myself, but building is so easy, you know, compared to the forest, you know. I was like, building is so handy. I mean, I feel I'm cheating already, you know. I can build a house in 10 minutes. No lie, I can have the makings of a house in my inventory and I can build it in 10 minutes. It's just that simple, you know. So when I got to my castle, which is now because I've pretty much completed the game, a few things I have to do and a few explorations I have to do, but sure, other than that, I completed it. But console commands, why does that look like a snake? It's a bit of grass. Console commands help you for stuff like these torches here. So these torches cost 800 to fill, and it takes a long time to do that, so I use console commands to give me supplies and stuff. There should be another sheep. They got lost and then we found them again by mistake. Me and my Sacramento. Oh, that's called a Sacroma. The males are called Sarcos, and that's called a Sarcoma. But I really do need to change the name. Oh. Oh, there's my pet sheep. Hello, sheepy. What are you doing? How did you get in here? Wait. I think you can carry me at some point. So once again, it doesn't matter how big you are or how strong you are. Dinosaurs will still kill you, regardless. That's just how it is. Now I am stuck in my own fucking house. There we are. I'm out. There's get back out. But oh well. I'll think about it. So let's take a tour inside my castle. I decided to build a castle and I just did it. Just that simple. So we have to do a few things inside the castle. We have to put a few torches and stuff. There's lots of nooks and crannies. There's one of my dogs. How the fuck did I get in here? Anyhow, we're just gonna take a tour of the castle real quick. Show you around. We possibly will get lost. So the castle all joins into each other. So it does. You know? I hate when the game does that. But the castle joins in together. As you can see, look. You can go down here. So I really wanted to build at this waterfall. I really did. I thought it was pretty. So I extended the castle this far. And pepper on it. There should be a third one. As you look up. And it tells you where all your dinosaurs are. But the piranha isn't tracked. So, but I can see them instead. And my other piranha is here. See, I have feeding troughs in this area so they won't go beyond where they can't eat, which is quite handy. And it's better to put on roaming, because then they can defend you rather than just sitting here. If they move around, they have a better chance of defending you. What is that? That's a window. So yeah. So you have to use first person for doing some things in the game. Like using that device and a few other things. But mostly it's third person. Now I'm not going to go up those steps just yet. I'm going to bring you down here and have a look. So this brings me out to my greenhouse. It's just another door. You know, you have to have lots of doors, exits and entrances and stuff. This is going to be a breeding pen, an incubation suite for something small, nothing major. Because like you have to understand, if you're breeding a T-Rex, you have to have a big room. They do grow really big. This is my greenhouse. That has an alligator in it. Okay, we need to put a feeding trough in here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to use a console command. So set time of day pretty much does what it says. Now I usually don't use console command, I just go with the flow. That's the whole point of it. But I just like to do it for some things. It just eases you through a little bit. And especially when you have a lot of dinosaurs. Now, you have to feed him as well. I mean, he's well stocked up food-wise in his inventory. I made sure of that. But no harm just feeding him. And he has a feeding trough above his head, meaning he's eating. Now I'm going into third person because I prefer third person, to be honest with you, but it's nice to have the option to have two. You can even do this camera here, orbital camera, and you can have a look at me. There I am. Now you can give yourself makeup and whatnot and colour in your clothes and all that jazz if you really want to. But I stopped colouring in my clothes because I kept dying, so it seemed pretty pointless to me, you know. We're back outside again, as you can see. So this is more for incubation than anything else. And we will go through this door. Now there is rooms and stuff, there's not just nothing, you know, it's not just big empty corridors with nothing in them. I wouldn't do that, that'd be pretty stupid, wouldn't it? Sometimes you have to crouch down in order to put things down, as you can see. There's a bed. So it did take a long time to do this, but it was totally worth it. I'm going to show you this area. As you can see, you can look out the windows. There's no door there, but there probably should be some doors. Do we have any doors? 2 doors. Just that amount I need. God, no, we need to do something there. But I don't necessarily need doors in those locations, to be honest with you. So this brings you down to see the scorpions and my little pet scorpions. So it's kind of like a James Bond house, you know, one of those games, the old James Bond games. The house was like lots of nooks and crannies, and that's what it was made for originally. 2-player, you know, a 2-player house with lots of stuff. This brings you outside. Okay, I think we need to put a door there. So someone asked me how to get rid of leeches. Well, how you get rid of leeches is by jumping on a fire, and it's just that simple. You light a campfire and you jump on it and the leech will die. Now, if there's a leech floating above your head, it means one of your animals is infected. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're infected. One of your animals. I might pick them back up actually. Apparently we seem to need quite a few doors. So this is another courtyard. The roof is not going to be filled in. So let's go in here. Ah, there's no torches. So we need to put some torches. you know. The only thing with the wooden doors is they're not as strong as the other doors. No, basically, it's just about presentation at the moment, now. You know what I mean? To make it look good. I think I'm gonna put one of these up, even though I don't like them. They really are bright. Now there's an issue with saving the game. Sometimes it decides not to save. Sometimes it's okay when it does that, but most of the time it's just really annoying. Should we have a cooking pot in a bedroom? Why not? We should have some cupboards as well. So, how do we find out what we need? Well, we get our phone out. Wooden storage.
Showing pictures that match.
Okay. I didn't have to say what I would usually say is wooden storage box, ARK survival blueprints. So wooden storage box, ARK survival blueprints. That's what I would usually say, but I only had to say wooden storage because I've said it so many times anyway. You think I'd memorize the code, but I forget. Now sometimes the codes aren't what they say they are. So like if you type in a code and it doesn't give you what you're looking for, go up or down and then you should get what you're looking for. Go 104. You know. Oh, I never lit the pot. So at night time when it's really dark, I won't have to light these. But I prefer putting the torches in. I prefer putting the torches in at night time. Cause you get to see where it needs light and where it doesn't. I should be lighting for ages. That won't go out anytime soon. I'll make 4 more videos before that even goes out. So I decided to leave the castle now and finish it another time. I'm just going to give you the tour. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'll just put the doors on though. Det var... Well, actually, I'll just leave it there. It's not really convenient. It doesn't go anywhere. It just goes onto the roof. But I'll leave it. So we are going to use a console command, and the console command which we are going to use is fly. So I can show you my other houses real quick. Now, it works better if you're in third person. So this is my very first house. Do you like it? It looks pretty decent, doesn't it? It looks weird and fucked up. But oh well. It's the easiest place to build, trust me. You don't see an awful lot of action compared to indoors. I have a secret to show you as well, which I will do at some point in a moment. So I've built various locations, such as in Avery for my bird. Yeah, you need to be boosted. It's so handy to boost them. Look, 7 levels. Now the highest you can go up to is 120. But if you manage to tweak it, you can go really high. But you only get so many points, and it's up to you how you use them. So if you want to make him the fastest bird on the planet, you can do it. But it's almost better to make him an all-rounder. Oh yeah, I just walked past this place. So I have to open... I guess I can open it. No, I won't. I'm gonna open this door. This is just full of lots of dinosaurs. Just that simple. Hello, parasaurs. And they're all gathered around there because they're eating out of the clock, but that's not the real reason. The real reason is I called them and they all ran to the wall and now they're kind of disgusted. Now this was my very first house. This little thatch house was the very first house I built. Now this is for my grizzly bears and Vermont. So these are called equus. So they are. They're called an equus. But I named this one Vermont because it was one of the first dinosaurs that I tamed. Now you can rename all your dinosaurs. I don't do it anymore really, because they die too quick. Meaning that something. Now he's my only male equus, and I have him over here so he can't breed anymore. Those two are only babbies. They literally only grew up. Oh, I'd say yesterday they would have grown up. swimming speed, and stamina. But I named these. So I just kind of volume mix them, I don't make them all the same. I should take them on different if I want to. Say, if you call all your dinosaurs like so, all follow. I'm not going to do it because they'll all come. That's all stuff. If you call all your dinosaurs, your jellyfish will come and try and walk on land and die. So what I done was I made an underground aquarium for my jellyfish. And what? Ta-da! One of them gets really excited when it sees me. They are called the Sindara. So they are. That's the name of them. So let's go in here and I don't use this for breeding. This is for show. Now there is various floors in the house, as you can see. So basically, we never went in the house. Now you can hear the animals, I can't. I have it muted, because the dodos are very loud. So where's the dodo gone? She is out here somewhere running around. She could have went upstairs. But anyhow, my dodo is afraid. She brought all these guys. Ta-da, look at them all. Now, you might have noticed. You might have noticed I have a 388 sheep. 388 level sheep. How is that? I have another fucking clue. And I have another one, 388. One of those sheep killed a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yep. I was almost dead. And the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I was almost dead. And the sheep ran into the Tyrannosaurus Rex and killed it. There it is. The famous sheep that killed my T-Rex. I should call it T-Rex here. We had some. These eat cake, yes. And it's not, it's weird because like people are like, how do they survive out in the wild, and yet you have to fucking, they will only eat cake. I mean, it doesn't affect me. Basically, just gives you one more thing to do, and that's not a bad thing, really. You know, you have to cook a cake. Although I clearly didn't cook anything, I just fucking used commands. I have some pet spiders that are quite creepy. They just look over the wall. Hello, Spideys. They're supposed to be breeding, but they're clearly not. I don't think they can breed though, to be honest with you. Oh well. Very well done for you. Okay, let's show you my little hidden gem. Let's do it. We will have to take my Sarco. Nibbles. So the female Sarcoma, which you've seen in the castle, gave me a baby with this guy. And the baby is fucking huge. Look at it. Look at the size of it. He's fucking huge. I did kill 2 crocodiles. And I ate one of them. So I only really got 1 out of it, which kind of sucks. What are you doing with all this crap? Drop everything. Put everything in. So let me slowly now hit the sanctuary. Ta-da! Hee. My plesiosaur, my fish, my giant fucking octopus. Brilliant. I'm gonna make a bigger sanctuary for them, but right now this is all that matters. I'm gonna separate them because this is as big as I can go without needing support. And if I made a few of these, I'd have the sharks in one, the plesiosaurs in the other, and whatnot. But they need to go, so I don't go. I'm losing my breath. There you go. Sword. Well, having them all they're all just surrounding the tower wall. How I made them in the ground. Which was originally done. That's really hard. Now, what you want to do is you want to fly again. I mean, I could have took one of my birds, but I don't want to. I want to keep everything where it is. Use this. So this house is hideous. It looks like a fucking Pez dispenser. It's so annoying. It's fucking shit. I am in the process of making it look a bit less like a Pez dispenser. Fucking Pez dispenser. It's fucking hideous. But anyhow, here we are. So let's take a quick look inside. Now, once again, I don't use console commands usually for doing stuff, but I don't want to move dinosaurs from A to B because that's how they get lost. Just want to keep them where they are. Now I better check if there's food. But the house is impressive on the inside. I really like it on the inside. And that's the main thing. But the outside of the house, pretty shit. I mean, look at that glass ceiling going over the water. That's amazing. But as I said, the outside looks pretty crap for the size of my previous house. Like in the castle, but this isn't as big as the castle. Although, it's taller. Basically. There was originally a door there, but I got rid of it. Because it leads to no good, you only fall off the edge of the cliff, so there's no point having a door at the bottom of the cave. Or the basement. There is various doors. And there was a room that must be a cement floor. I thought it was on the bottom floor. Oh, here it is. Yep. And so on and so on. You kind of get the drift, but we'll go right up to the top. How about that? Should be a secret room somewhere. As you can see, that's the incubation suite. There seems to be a snail up there. Not many torches in this house. There should be, but there's not. You can go in here, and you can go down here. There is actually a secret ladder there, so you can climb down. But we don't have to go down. We're going up to show you. Oh. I may as well fill it up because there's on the off chance I'm not going back up here for a long time. Because I really like the castle, so I'm going to hopefully stay in the castle a bit longer. Now I can't move my animals. So, yeah, I really should give him a pet. I really should try and bring up another one. Now here we are, more secrets. Just more incubation suites. How do you get out there? Well, there is a way, but oh well. Ta-da! And here's a secret escape. But instead I'm just gonna fall in the water. See, I died. I'm so glad I didn't fall in the water. I have thalassalophobia. Basically, I don't like dark water. Dark, unknown water. Especially at night time. Now, as you see on the map, when you put beds, when you build a bed, it appears on the map. The other map, obviously. And it's only recently that they added the arrow, so you know where you are. But yeah, thanks for watching. I finished recording. I do have a few smaller houses about the place, but nothing worth writing home about. Doesn't that look like a dinosaur in the distance? But it's only a cliff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sayonara, bitches.